South Africa we've got a vast network of gravel and tarmac roads, mountain passes, country roads, you name it. So no wonder dual-purpose bikes is one of the best-selling segments, and this is Aprilia's answer to that segment, the Caponord 1200, and in this trim, the rally version. We spent 6 months with this bike. We took it on gravel roads, long trips. The idea was to see what it's capable of, how does it compare to its competitors. So let's find out how it performed over the course of those 6 months. Being the rally version, it's fitted with crash bars up front and 2 fog lamps, as well as these very sturdy Aprilia side panniers. And actually, the key you use to start the bike, you can actually use to lock and unlock these side panniers. Then the heart of the bike, the engine. It's a V2 1200cc engine that delivers 93 kilowatts and 115 newton meters. And in the right hands, it will easily keep up with medium-sized superbikes. The LCD screen actually supplies you with a lot of information. Apart from the rev count at the top, it gives you the free options of the throttle mappings, 3 different traction control settings, ABS setting, and then also Aprilia's ADD suspension settings. You can set it for only one rider or rider with passenger or without luggage. Then you've got a very comfortable cruise control which you can activate on the open road, and you also have heated grips for those chilly winter mornings. Enough about the features and all the different characteristics of this bike. Let's head out on the road and see how it performs.
Once you've left the traffic of the city and head to open roads, this is really where the bike comes into its own. On one of the longest trips I've ever done on a bike, I did 500 kilometers in a single morning on the Aprilia. It's comfortable, it's well damped, it handles well, it's got cruise control which is great, although it's a bit finicky to activate. And compared to BMW's GS models, you can't select the speed or lower or go up in speed. You can simply switch it on and off. And this is part of the reason we like this bike so much. With its torque from the 1200V, now when I want to overtake this truck with less than 3000 RPM, boom. 4.5, easy. We found the touring mapping for the throttle the best. In sport it's really sensitive, in touring it's just easy and you can manage the throttle input really well. Because of its large fuel tank, you're able to cover a good few 100 kilometers before you need to fill up. Obviously it depends on how you ride. We achieve a best tank-to-tank fuel consumption figure of just over 6 liters per 100 kilometers. On the other hand, the time when we really put in the throttle with every available opportunity, we managed around 8 liters. So I'd say around 7 if you ride with some enthusiasm and sometimes on open roads. Being a dual-purpose bike, it's meant to be taken on gravel roads. And even here the Aprilia Unpressed, you can play around with the traction control, select your setting that allows more slip. Fortunately you have that safety net, because if you open up you can see the traction control light blinking, then you know the system is keeping things under control. And for those guys that really want to do heavy off-roading, fortunately the wheels have multiple spokes, so they should be able to take some hiding for those very serious impacts that you can encounter on a heavy off-road course.
The Caponord is undoubtedly one of the most enjoyable bikes we've had on our long-term fleet at Car Magazine. And it actually didn't take us 6 months, but only a few rides on the bike to realize where it slots in the bigger scheme of the segment. If you take BMW's GS and KTM's Adventure range, that is its main 2 competitors. The GS is a bit of a bigger bike, slightly more comfortable, and KTM's Adventure range is like almost a race bike for gravel roads. But the Caponord finds that sweet spot in the middle. You can go off-road, it's very comfortable on-road, it just ticks so many boxes, and that's why we enjoyed so much over the past 6 months.